Come on in here, YouTube. Come on in here with me and the rest of the homies. And let me learn you something. All right? File on in. Come on in. Everybody should have came in here with a pen and piece of paper today. You got one? It's lesson 5. I told you, it's lesson 5. I'm coming to you right now with it. Now, I told you what lesson 5 was about a little bit in that last video. I told y'all lesson 5 is words that come up in this journey that you need to know and understand in order for you to be able to make as much progress as you can. And today's lesson is I'm going to throw out some of those words and throw out some of those definitions and give y'all my take on them and see if y'all can come away with this lesson with some knowledge. All right? So we're going to get right on into it. The first term we're going to talk about today is reps in reserve. And what does that mean? And how was that even supposed to look? All right. Now, y'all know I ain't been in this game for a long time, you know. But I'm gonna explain to y'all what reps in reserve mean. Reps in reserve, let's just say your arm curling. You pick up the dumbbell and you start curling. Don't even think about the rep count, none of that. Just go until you literally can't motherfucking pick that motherfucking weight up no more. All right? That's to failure. All right? That is to failure. Reps in reserve means you want to go either 1, 2, or 3. You want to stop at 1, 2, or 3 reps before that failure mark. And doing this is for hypertrophy, muscle growth. They say it's the best way to do it. And I train like that in the gym. I go all the way to failure. Sometimes I don't even leave no reps in reserve. Sometimes I don't even need no iron arms, man. I just get right on there, failing everything. You know what I mean? Because in the gym is the only time you should be failing. Is on them reps, taking them all the way till you can't do them no more. So you either want to be in the range of leaving 1, 2, or 3 reps in reserve, or you want to go straight to fucking failure, max it all the way out, get that biggest pump you can get, and grow that muscle. All right? So once again, reps in reserve, RIR, reps in reserve, is leaving about 1, 2, or 3 reps. Leaving it at that, not going to complete failure, just getting as close to it as you can and stopping. Because you probably want to do some more work on that muscle by, do a different exercise so you can hit a different angle. It's all about filling that shit out. That's what it's mainly about. Reps in reserve is about filling that shit out. All right? Fill it out. See where you at with it. All right? And then write that shit down and keep track of it. Because that's the best way to keep track of your progress. And I done already told y'all on this channel, writing this stuff down is the greatest thing you can ever do for your progress on this fitness journey, all right? So that's reps in reserve. Now, this next term, I should say, is stimulus to fatigue ratio. I'm going to be real brief with this one because It's either the exercise is stimulating your muscles or the exercise is fatiguing your muscles. And once again, it's all about filling this shit out, you guys. You too. It's all about filling this shit out. Feel where you at. Feeling what it's doing to you. You know, like, ooh, I like that bicep curl, but it do kind of like hinge something up a little bit, then change something up. You know, if it's bringing you injury, if you feel if you're doing a bench press and you feel too much of it in your shoulder, you need, you know, make some adjustments. Feel that shit out. Feel that shit out. Figure out if it's giving you stimulus or fatigue and change it up accordingly. All right? All right? That's why it's best for you to be writing this stuff down. I can't say it enough. Write this stuff down so you know what's giving you stimmy and then you know what's making you fatigue. All right? Change the shit that's making you fatigue and only do the shit that's giving you stimulus. All right? All right? Next term is a mesocycle. A mesocycle. It can be you're gonna do a chest program for a couple weeks. You're gonna do shadow boxing 3 days a week for cardio, or you're gonna do push-pull legs or the bro split. All that is a part of it. All that is a mesocycle. Okay, when there's a training cycle, and then when you're done, there's a point in your training to where you kind of like deload. And then gradually get yourself back up there. All right? A mesocycle is when you done took on the program and you did it and it's done. All right? And after that cycle, when you start another one or repeat, you know, y'all let me know in the comments below if y'all understood that. If y'all need some better understanding of what a mesocycle is. You know, I can be able to give y'all some more assistance on that. Basically, you got a program in place, and it's designated to be 4, 6, 8 weeks long, however, you know. That's the cycle. All right? That's the cycle. That's the cycle. Now, drop set. Drop setting. This is a term that this is some training right here, you guys. This drop setting right here, man. You do some drop sets, you really gonna be tearing that muscle fiber all the way up. All right. You go from doing heavy weights on one exercise to dropping the weight and going all the way to fucking failure. All right? On the next set, all the way. All right? So if you go to failure on one exercise, and then you immediately go into the other exercise or to stay in that same exercise, drop the weight, and immediately go into motherfucking failure. That right there is a killer. 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 All right? Shit works wonders. All right? If y'all ain't got up on it, get up on it. Do some of that shit in the gym next time you go up in there. You know? And see if you can make some improvements. See if some things changes with the way you train and your body after a few weeks of adding drop sets into that mesocycle, to that program. All right? Okay? That's another term I wanted to get y'all to understand and get y'all to know. You know, because that's a good term to know. Because it's a good way of training. And you need, on this journey, you need to learn all the different ways to train so you can try them all out and see which one works best for you. And even if you got to mix them up, dip and dab them, find what works for you, and you can get what you get. Find what's work for you, and you're going to get what's coming to you. It's going to be yours. You're going to have all the muscle in the world. You ain't going to have nobody cussing at you. And you're going to be able to just showing it all off. All right? All right? All right. 2 other terms. All right? And these can also be added in to certain training that you're doing during your meso cycle. All right? Because when you go in the gym, it's simple to just go up in the gym, pick up some weights, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You know what I'm saying? But you get better muscle contraction. You get better stretches. You get better stimulus when you focus on the concentric part of the motion and then the eccentric part of the motion. All right, you want to focus on the squeeze and then the stretch at the bottom, and then squeeze, keeping constant tension. All right, and you want to do it mainly with all your exercises you do. You want to focus on the squeeze, the concentric, and the eccentric. You want to focus on being strong in all those areas of that movement. So then when you go up in weight, you know you can go up in weight and lift that weight successfully because you know you strong enough to hold that motherfucker in the concentric, in the eccentric, in the base of that movement. And do it in perfect form. All right? Concentric and eccentric training is perfect if you want to work on your form. It's perfect if you want to work on your form and if you want to really develop you some mind-muscle connection. Really develop you some mind-muscle connection. Put that mind to that muscle. You feel that shit squeezing. You feel that shit stretching. You feel that shit working. All right? Working on those 2. Like I said, it's just another part. You add that into your training as you do drop sets and any other thing you might want to add into your training, all right? Speaking of adding other things into your training, here's another thing that you can add into your training. Intensity. I go to the gym time and time again, and I be, I don't be seeing nobody really into it. Like, it be looking like motherfuckers that's really bored up in that bitch. Like, I shouldn't go to the gym and see a bunch of bored faces. Hold on, y'all, damn. I shouldn't go to the gym and see a bunch of bored faces. Like, why you bored? Why you bored? I need to see the intensity levels up here. All right? Up here. Okay? Remember your why. Remember your reasons. Why you up in there kicking your ass? Okay? Intensity is about keeping that shit going. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right? You hit one set, you immediately, motherfucking, you take whatever kind of break you need and immediately go up into the next set. All right? Or immediately add more weights on that damn bar and keep going. Intensity. Intensity builds motherfucking muscles, y'all. Intensity builds endurance, builds strength and power. Without the intensity, you can be breathing, but you might as well be lifting light ass weights if you're gonna do that. You might as well be lifting light ass weights if you're gonna do that. All right? We talking about lifting heavy weights, going big muscles. So I wanna hit them I want to hear you working it. Yeah. Ah. Come over here, girl. That's what I want to hear you doing when you're working it. Working it. Intensity fucking matters when you're up in the gym. Basic 101. All right? Don't be up in that motherfucker sweet talking yourself. You're supposed to be working yourself to death. For real. All right. Now we're going to get into the nutrition side of these things. All right? I need to clear up one of these magic words called metabolism. All right? Metabolism. All right? Metabolism is the process of your body absorbing okay, so I'm telling y'all this, all right, in my own words, okay. I'm gonna put the definition up on the whoop wop. Y'all gonna see it, all right. Is the process of your body turning the food and the drinks that you intake into energy. It's the process of your body taking the food and the drink and turning it into energy. Okay? Everybody's metabolism is different. Everybody's digestive system is different. You got to be paying attention to yourself, paying attention to what works, and paying attention to what doesn't, and don't do the stuff that don't work. All right? If you eat something and it ain't giving you no energy and it's making you feel down and low and bloated and tired and shit like that, you need to stop eating shit like that. All right? Food is supposed to give you energy and ain't supposed to have you all slumped over. Okay? Sleeper comas ain't supposed to be happening. All right? All right? It has nothing to do with the rate at which you poop. I hear people saying that. It's not how that's not metabolism. That's your digestive. That's your digestive system helping you pooping. That's helping you pass bowel movements, okay? The metabolism is the process of your body taking the food and the shit you've been drinking and turning it into the energy so you can use it and get through your daily days, man. Your exercises and just doing regular shit. All right? All right? That's what metabolism is, okay? It's your body's process of taking what you eat and drink and turning it into that energy you need. All right? Okay? Metabolism takes the nutrients. All right? Nutrients as in carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. All right? All of which you need on a daily basis to help that metabolism do what it's supposed to be doing. All right? It's called carbs, protein, and fats are called macros, macronutrients. Those are what pretty much contributes to the calories intake. All right? Now, the nutrients that pretty much consist of the vitamins and the minerals, those are called micros. All right? Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and a list of other motherfucking shit that y'all can go figure out on your own if you need that information. Just Google for that. All right? All right? And that's pretty much basic. Everybody should know what a vitamin is. Everybody should know what a vitamin is. Everybody should know what a damn mineral is, all right? But in case you don't, I'm gonna put the definitions right there on the screen for y'all in this video. All right, and I'm gonna put the definitions down here in the I'm gonna put them down here. All right, right down there, so y'all can pull it up when y'all need it right down there too. All right. So remember those though, because you need to be getting all those in your system every day on a daily basis in order to keep up with yourself. Just maintaining your goddamn self. And then once you start getting into all you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight, then that's when we move into this next section of this video, in which is called bulking. Eating a whole lot, getting a whole lot of money, and cutting down. You want to slim down. You want to look good for the new year or look good for the springtime. You probably got a beach vacation coming up, and you want everything tight. You want everything tightened up. You want everything crisp. Everything showing, popping out. All right, cutting down, slimming. All right. Those are the definitions right there. The simple. Bulking is getting more calorie intake, more, that means more carbs, that means more protein, that means more fats, that means more vitamins, minerals, and that means you're being at a caloric surplus so you can gain more weight. Cutting is the exact opposite. You want to come down on the protein. I wouldn't recommend going down on the protein at all, but you do want to come down on the carbohydrates and the fats, but you want to keep your protein levels, normal, and you always want to make sure you're getting your macros. All right, you want to make sure you're getting all your vitamins and minerals with every food you eat. All right, if you ain't eating nothing that got no motherfucking micros in it, you need to put that shit away. All right, put that shit away. Put that down. When you look at the serving facts and you see 0.0000000 on all the goddamn vitamins and minerals, then that means that shit need to go in the garbage. In the garbage. All right, quit playing with yourself. You can't be eating shit like that. It ain't giving you nothing. All right, nothing. Now, let me tell you something else. And this is a big one, man, because if you dealing with fatigue and muscle soreness after you done did a killer fucking workout, and you like, damn, like it's been 2, 3, 4 days and I'm still sore as hell. Like, what the hell's happening? Like, man, like I had my protein, I slept good, I've been eating good, I should be all healed up. I should be ready to fucking go right now. Like, what the hell is going on? There's a word for that, y'all. There's a word for that, YouTube. And it's called DOMS, okay? It's called delayed onset muscle soreness. Sometimes that shit will happen right after you get done with a workout. And then sometimes that shit will happen to you 2, 3 days later and last for 2, 3 days. All right? When I beat my legs up, I feel DOMS, all right? That's why I only can train legs like once or twice a week. I mean, like, train hard. Because I train legs every day, goddamn it. Jumping jacks, be sparring in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Doing things to keep my body up and moving, man. Cause like I told y'all in previous videos, I like to feel athletic, man. I like to get up and feel athletic. Lifting weights is just one thing. Getting big muscles is one thing, but feeling like you can get up and go when you need to, man. Feeling like you can stick and move when the time comes. That's ultimate for me. That's ultimate for me. All right, y'all? That's ultimate for me. I'm a maniac when it comes to that feeling right there, because I need to be able to feel like I can do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, because this world crazy, man. This world crazy, man. This world crazy. I ain't no actor. I ain't no action hero, but I can pull some action off if you need a hero, all right? And I love feeling like that, all right? I love feeling like that, man. You get a big body, you feel like you can protect something. All right? This is a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? When you work too hard, you start to feel DOMs. All right? To avoid DOMs, I got a couple tips. All right? Before you start going in hard on doing heavy weight on any exercise, you need to make sure that that muscle was nice and warmed up. You need to make sure that that muscle was nice, stretched out, and warmed up. And you need to make sure that that muscle was ready to go. All right? You can't just be putting that heavy ass weight on that muscle when it's cold. You're going to injure yourself, and you're gonna look stupid in the gym. All right? And you're going to wonder why you ain't getting no gains, and you get more injuries than gains. All right? You please stretch the fuck out. Please stretch your shit out. I mean, I can't stress it enough. I've been stretching. I stretch all day. I stretch all day. I stretch all day. I love to feel loose. I love to feel loose. I gotta have everything loose. Okay? Only thing that needs to be loose on me is my joints. All right? Everything else tight and right. I ain't no Juicy Lucy. Ain't no Juicy Lucy. Okay? Ain't no Juicy Lucy. All right? But DOMS is a crazy thing. DOMS is crazy, man. DOMS is crazy. All right? It make you feel like you can't even walk. Like you can't even sit down on the toilet. All right? I don't know about y'all. If y'all ever experienced DOMS, y'all let me know down in the comments. Let me know where y'all experience DOMS at. I get mine mostly in my legs. So when I do heavy on legs, or take my training on my legs a little bit too far, then I feel DOMS in my legs, man. But I can work my upper body to the death and don't feel no DOMS. All right? So y'all let me know if y'all experienced something like that down in the comments, because that shit crazy to me. Okay? That shit crazy to me. All right? So there it is, y'all. There it is, y'all. There it is. Lesson 5. Just a few terms, a few definitions, and my take on things. And I think I put this together because I really believe that you guys can learn from these, and you guys really need to get these terms and definitions down in your head on your journey, so you know what you're doing out here. So you know what you're doing out here, all right? You can't know what proper nutrition is unless you know what a carb, a protein, and a fat is. Unless you know what a vitamin and what a mineral is, and when not you should take them. All right? You can't be just going up in the gym, just throwing whatever weight on there and doing whatever you want to do, because you're going to get injured and you're going to look stupid in the gym, ridiculous in the gym. You learn some of these things, keep these things in mind when you're training, and progress. Right. Okay, YouTube? You know? I'm learning this shit too, man. That's why I'm bringing it to y'all. Just like I said in the last video. Everything that I learn, I'm bringing to y'all. This is a learning channel. This channel is where you come to learn something. This channel is where you can get some motivation. All right? You can be be up in this bitch with me and the homies. All right? Maniac lifters. Lift crazy. Live even crazier. But y'all know what I mean. All right? I also want to tell y'all to be out on the lookout for a training video that I got coming out. And I got lesson 6 coming out for y'all. In lesson 6, I ain't gonna give no clues about lesson 6. Y'all just got to come to class. Y'all just got to come in class. All right? Come on back here. Come on back. All right? Come on back to class. I don't want to mark any one of y'all down absent. All right? I don't want to have to get CP all up involved. You know what I'm saying? Child protection. You know what I'm saying? The children need to be up in the classroom. All right? You need to be learning every day. If you ain't learning something every day, you need to be learning something about yourself every day. All right? Here you go, YouTube. Bicep in, tricep out.